So, yeah, I mean, yes, you're getting a little bit ahead there, but I'm still gonna do it, okay? This one is, I hope it doesn't take as long as you think. Now, we did talk about this. Remember, you're gonna split the first one up. You could split up the second one. I just, by habit, I only split up the first one, okay? So here's what happens. I'm gonna take what's inside that absolute value, so that's a negative 4x plus 5. And I'm gonna make it equal the other inside of the absolute value too, okay? So that's 3x plus 5 right there, okay? Now that becomes one of the equations I have to solve. The other one takes pretty much the same exact statement here, but remember, you have one that's positive. This is positive, and then the other one would be negative here. So I'm going to make this, I'll put the negative sign like this, okay? Some students like to show it with just 4x plus 5, that's good. But then they know just to change the signs, so that'd be, after you distribute that negative 1 right there, you're going to end up with negative 3x minus 5. Like I said, some students prefer to think of that as just changing the signs of every term on the right side of that absolute value of the equation, and then solving from there, okay? So, I mean, it does kind of change things up for us, but yeah, look, we got absolute value. I'm going to put the x's on the right, make them positive. Not that it matters, but that means I have to add 4x to both sides. And then subtract 5. Oh, that's nice, actually. That zeroes that out. This one, now it zeroes this one out too, but I need to show that 0. 3x's plus 4x's is 7x's. Divide both sides by 7. Yeah, x is still 0 here. So x being 0, looks like that would give us a true statement. You could check. 0 plus 5 is 0. 0 plus 5 is 0. 0, absolute value is 0, 0. So that's good. And then the second one, same thing, well, slightly different, because I will put the x's on the right, looks like. And numbers here, so add 4 x's to both sides, making that just an x, which is nice. But then adding 5 to both sides. So that looks like 10. So it looks like 10 would work. Negative 40 plus 5 would be negative 35. And then 30 plus 5 would be 35. Now they're opposites, but after you take the absolute values of those, they're going to be positive. And so that checks out. We end up with these two answers. X is 10, but x could also equal 0.